Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and I am here with my first layout using my version of the March Clique kit. So this is a kit that I put together from my stash, and I used the March Clique kit as my inspiration. So I pulled some similar items. A couple things were exact what came in the kit from what I had in my stash already, so I just pulled those, and then everything else I kind of used the Clique kit as a guideline. And I actually got a comment on my homemade kit when I did my kit share from, I believe, the girl who does the Clique kits, and she commented on my video and said, great job, you know, making your own version of our kits. And I was really happy that she said that, because I was hoping I wasn't like stepping on any toes. So I was very happy that she commented and said good job. So I'm glad I didn't make anybody upset that I put together my own kit, you know, based on something else. But so this first video is this first layout is going to be about the band Tulle. And they are one of my favorite bands of all time, definitely top three. My top three bands are my first #1 band of all time that it will never change is Korn. I love Korn so much. I've seen them in concert like 5 times, I think. They will always be my favorite. And then Tulle is one as well, and then another top 3 is Metallica. So those are kind of, those are my top 3 bands of all time. So Tulle is, if you listen to them, they're very different. And their music is really actually pretty emotional, and the songs are really long. But they're amazing, and they don't tour very much, and they come out with new albums like literally every like 8 or 10 years. Like it takes that long for them to put out a new album, but they do continually, you know, they're making music and they do still put out albums. But I just saw on Facebook that they're working on one right now, which is awesome, but it's probably going to be 2 or 3 years before we hear anything. But it's going to be worth it. I know it's going to be amazing because it's them. But I had the opportunity to go to a concert when we lived in Tucson in 2012. They came to Tucson, and I think my husband was deployed at the time. I'm pretty positive. So I ended up going with a friend, actually someone that he worked with. We went together, and it was just, oh, it was amazing. It was everything I ever hoped it would ever be. And they were definitely on my list of concerts I want to see for sure. And so I got to check that off my list. It was really, really good. So let's talk about supplies for a little bit here. So I used that black background paper that I don't know who made that. It came in a paper pad that I got years and years ago, like close to when I started scrapbooking. So I'm not sure who that came from. But I like the stars and the swirls and stuff. And I used the music note paper, which is from Kaiser Craft. I used that one. And then I also used the 6x6 We Are Memory Keepers black and white stripe paper. And that is from their Love Notes collection, and that came from the 6x6 paper pad. And then I needed a little bit of a buffer between the striped paper and the picture, so I used just some silver cardstock from my stash that I went ahead and backed the picture with. So it gave it a nice little buffer for your eye between the picture and the pattern paper there. And then I used a ticket behind the title because I needed the title to stand out a little bit more than it was on everything else. I don't know who makes those tickets, honestly. I want to say maybe it's Tim Holtz, but I did not write down. I think they were separated from their packaging in my stash anyway. It wouldn't surprise me if it was Tim Holtz, but they were oversized tickets. And then the title letters are from Pink Paisley. Those are the Bella Rouge transparent alphabets. And those did come in the Clique kits, and that's something that I had in my stash from my hip kits that I got. Okay, so my journal spot here is from a Smashbook paper pad, and it's called Top 10. So I used that one there, and I wrote down the set list from the concert. And I was able to look it up and see their set list and order and everything from that particular day. And so I just wrote down the songs in order. And they played 11 songs total, so the last 2 I just put together on the same line. But they played some of my favorite songs, so I was really, really happy. Okay, so this is a border strip that is from a piece of Studio Calico paper that I've had sitting in my stash for a while, so I use that, and it's just a black and white stripe. These little banner stickers are from Freckled Fawn, and I'm going to use some of these word tile or phrase tile stickers, and those are from Cosmo Cricket. They're called Tiny Text, and they're kind of artsy. I'll read them to you here as I put them down. That first one there says, "Your heart sings and my soul listens." The one I put underneath it says, "To the artist, everything is possible." And then I will go back and put a third one at the bottom. And then I'm going to use these Pebbles phrase stickers here and put hello on the top of the title there. And I'm going to use this flare badge. I don't know where I got that badge. It was just sitting in my stash, so I'm not sure if it came in a kit or exactly where it came from. These black glitter arrows are from Freckled Fawn, and those are the only 2 I had left in black. I have some white ones left, but I wanted to use the black ones up for sure, so I used those 2 up. And I'm going to use some of this washi tape that I got in a Studio Calico kit a long time ago, but it's like a black and white wood grain. And I don't have much left on that roll. I do have a second roll, but I wanted to go ahead and see if I can use this up with this kit, so that's going to kind of be my goal here. So I put a little strip at the top and the one at the bottom there. And I'm going to use some enamel dots. I'm going to use the green color, which brings out, there's a couple little green stars in the background paper, so that kind of helps bring that out a little bit. And then I use a couple black as well. So I use up the green ones and then a couple of the black. And then I'm just adding to the journaling there. I put Tucson, Arizona set list and then the date of the concert, which was January in 2012. So I'm taking a look here, and I'm going to add a couple more of those Cosmo Cricket Tiny Text stickers for sure. And then I think that's it. I'm just looking through them to see. So I put one down there that says, "Love the art that's inside you." And I'm going to add one more to the actual picture, and it says, "I love you." So I'm going to add that right there because I do love them very much. And that's going to complete my layout, you guys. I'm really, really happy with this layout. I love it so much. I hope you guys do too. If you have any questions for me, let me know, and I'll be back again real soon with some more layouts. Have a great day, guys. Bye.